Hey, what's up, everybody? If you are watching this live on Facebook, I want you to hashtag I'm outside. Let's argue. Today's topic is affection, romance, and intimacy. Is there a difference? Let me know what your thoughts is. If you're watching this on YouTube live, um, hey, just replay. I got you. Just let me know you because it's for replay value for from people who are watching this on YouTube. But if you're watching this live on Facebook, I'm outside. Let's argue. Hashtag I'm outside. Let's argue. So I want to get your comments and your thoughts. Last week on Let's Argue, we discussed sex versus an apology. We had some really good discussion on there. I appreciate everybody who got on. Also, if you don't know, I'm Altonio, or it's just Altonio. I'm also the creator of Black Marriage Chronicles, where our goal is to revive, restore, and restore existing marriages. And for those who are thinking about getting married, give them some thoughts on how to work through things that you may encounter upon getting married. So we have live couples on with real experiences who have been through the thick of things, and they share those experiences with you, so to help you kind of get some clarity on whether or not you want to get married, or for those who are currently married, and give them some tools and figure out how to work through it. So that's our goal with this with Black Marriage Chronicles. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, pull out your phones right now and go to Black Marriage Chronicles. That's with the S, and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, I'd like to get your thoughts and comments on any other topics that you would like to discuss on Let's Argue. But in the meantime, I need you to pull out your phones, go to Black Marriage Chronicles. Hey, cuz, what's up? Thank you for getting on. I appreciate you. I love you. I can always count on you. But yeah, if you haven't subscribe to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Black Marriage Chronicles. It's a lot of interesting couples on there who share their experiences and things they're going through. Like I said before, um, if you are new to the channel, we want to welcome you. If you are existing member of the Black Marriage Chronicle, then we appreciate you for staying on there. So, cuz the topic today, I don't know if you can see it, and hopefully you can see what we're talking about today is affection, romance, and intimacy. Is there a difference? And if you're watching on Facebook again, I want you to put hashtag I'm outside. Let's argue. So let's talk about it. Let's look at Webster's definition of what affection is. So Webster's definition of affection is a feeling of liking and caring for someone or something, tender attachment. Let's look at, so that's affection. Let's look for romance. What does romance mean? So what's the difference? Okay, yeah. My cousin Stacy said yes, there is a difference. I'd like to get your thoughts. What's the difference? And romance is admitting. Oh, that was something else. Okay. Uh, did I put the wrong word in? Romance. Okay. A medieval tale based on. Well, that's not it. We don't want that. Let's see here. So, okay. I gave me a couple different definitions in the dictionary, but none of it was what related to what we're talking about. I had never heard of these things being related to romance. But anyway, romance, an emotional attraction or aura belonging to an especially heroic era. What? What? That ain't it either. Here we go. Romance. To entertain thoughts. This is all weird. Like, I'm getting some crazy things on here about romance, and I know I spelled it right. A love story, especially in a form of a novel. Okay. All right. Well, that's what they saying romance is. Let's look up. We did affection, romance. Let's look up intimacy. All right. So their definition of intimacy, the state of being intimate, familiarity, something of a personal or private nature. All right. So for me, affection to me is more of, and correct me if I'm wrong. Like when I say let's argue, we're not gonna really argue. I just want to get your comments on the subject matter today. So affection to me is pretty much when you're touching. I think when the physical touch. Romance can be an idea, a thought, an action, intimacy. So I think intimacy, at least in my opinion, intimacy and affection can also be. I think that can be almost like one and the same. You can have intimacy and have affection at the same time, but I believe intimacy starts, especially for women. I believe it starts in the mind first, because I believe you can be intimate without actual physical touch. So that's my take on intimacy, romance, and affection. But I want to get your thoughts. Like, what do you feel is the difference between the three? And so while comments and stuff are pouring in again, I just want to remind you, if you are looking at Facebook Live, all I want you to do is hashtag I'm outside, let's argue, and then I want to get your thoughts. If you are watching for replay value and you're watching this on YouTube, hey, replay, I got you. That's what I'm looking for. So we are going to play some games. We have a game here called Urban Trivia. Oh, can you see it? Here we go. Urban Trivia. So we're gonna play a couple games while we have this discussion. Cuz are you typing over there? That's what's taking so long for you to respond? So the rest of you, like everybody else was watching, I want to get your thoughts on what's the difference between affection, romance, and intimacy. Stacy says, "What were our can feel affection for anyone? What were our can't feel affection for anyone? Huh? Didn't quite make sense because I don't know if you got a typo there. Can feel affection. Can feel we. Yeah, I'm like, what? What are you saying? Oh, cuz that watermelon water, I had none yet. We made it last night, but I definitely can't wait to taste it. Have some with my dinner. You can feel attraction. Oh, you can feel attraction for anyone. Really? You think you can feel attraction for anyone? Okay. But what if you don't like them? How can you be attracted to someone you don't like? Well, I guess you can. You can be attracted to someone. I take that back. You're right. I believe you can be attracted to someone you don't like. You can find them attractive. No, I'm sorry, not attractive. Affection. You can feel affection for anyone. Uh, I don't know. I think I had to push back on that one because I don't know. How could you? I don't see. How do you have affection for someone you don't necessarily care for? I think just in general, as human beings, we have affection for people. I think that's a sense of having a sense of humanity, but having some form of affection for someone that you don't really know or care about. I don't know. I push back on that one a little bit. If you want to expound on that a little bit more, I'm more than happy to send you a link and you can come on the show and talk about it if you want. So just let me know and I'll send you the link. But yeah, so affection, romance, intimacy. Is there a difference, and what does that mean to you? But ladies, I really want you to chime in because I think sometimes us as men, we may conflate the three. Like they're all the same to us, and I know there's a difference with you guys. Like I know you feel different. Affection is not romance. Romance is not intimacy, and intimacy is not romance. So I want to really get the ladies' thoughts on this. This way, fellas, we can kind of get a better understanding of what they mean. So Stacy says the definition of affection is a gentle feeling of fondness or liking. Yeah, yep. I read that. Now the thing is, when I looked up romance, it was a little. The definition of romance was a little like it was a little funky. I didn't quite get that one. I don't know where that was coming from. But romance, to me, I think romance is an idea. Like you can be romantic without. Again, I feel like for me, affection is more of, excuse me, the touch. applying touch, maybe just a touch on the arm or the small of the back or something like that, or rubbing this person's ear. So yeah, I think for me, that's at least that's my definition of affection. When I show my wife affection, it's generally in that way. When I want to be romantic, then it's a gesture. It's a gesture that I do. Like, so it's an actual act. So it's an action for me when I want to be romance or show romance or be romantic. Intimacy can be either or, I believe, when you are. But again, I do believe that starts in mind, and you can be. I believe that you can have intimacy without actual touch. I think at some point before, so that it become more intense, then the touch, of course, is required. Hey, cuz affection is a touch, and in romance is environment that you set. Okay, okay, I hear you, cuz. I believe that. Cuz so I can like or be fond of you, but don't want to be involved with you. Okay, all right, Stacy. Stacy says I can like or be fond of you, but don't want to be involved with you. So that's your definition of affection. So Stacy says her definition of affection is so I can like or be fond of you, but not want to be involved with you. Uh, yeah, that's affection. Okay, okay, I got you, cuz that's affection. Yes, okay, got you. That's real. That's real. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate, but that's probably more from and I'm just speaking from a guy, more from a woman's perspective, which is what I want. I want the woman's perspective. And my other cousin says, I got all my cousins on here. That's what's up. I love y'all. Intimacy is the connection between the two people. Okay. Can you be a little bit more, give a little bit more detail with the connection? Cuz you said intimacy is the connection between two people. Hey, Virginia, what's up? Intimacy is connection. Okay, well, maybe that's what intimacy is. I got two women that's chiming in saying intimacy is a connection, mentally, physically, and spiritually connected. Okay, okay. Yeah, Virginia. Hey, I appreciate you coming on. Yeah, so thank you, ladies. I really appreciate you chiming in. I want to get some fellas. Hey, Roz. Hey, thank you for chiming in. I really want to get the ladies' opinions on this topic because I think the us as men, we don't quite get it. I know you're not my cousin. I'm talking to my other cousins that are on here. um, I want to get the ladies' perspective on all three topics: affection, romance, and intimacy. Because I don't think us as men, we don't always get it. Sometimes we conflate the two. Sometimes we think paying the bills or that's an act of romance. That's not being romantic. Uh, that's not showing affection. That's not showing intimacy. So, ladies, I really want to get your thoughts on this, and hopefully, there's a lot of fellas watching. Again, if you're watching live on Facebook, I want you to give me a hashtag. I'm outside. Let's argue. I want to see those hashtags come up. I'm outside. Let's argue. So let's do a couple games while you guys do that for me. Like I said, the game we're gonna play is called. Oh, there we go. Urban trivia. I'll bring it back here. Here we go. Urban trivia. I'm going to ask 4 questions. Romance to me is getting in the mood. So Stacy says, my cousin Stacy Rickman Patrick says, romance to me is getting in the mood. So does that start when you say getting in the mood? Is that an act of physical touch or is it mental stimulation? Help us out here. All right, so while I'm waiting on some more comments to come in, again, if you're watching live on Facebook, I want you to give me a hashtag. I'm outside. Let's argue. Thank you for tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube replay, I got you. All right, so here's the first question. Charlie Wilson, aka Uncle Charlie, got his start with which legendary group? I know this will give me. If nobody answers this, I'm snatching black cards. Romance is setting the mood, creating a vibe. Okay. Read that again, man. Okay, cuz romance to me is setting a mood. Okay. Romance to me is setting a mood. Okay. All right. Sounds like all the ladies are saying it. Thank you, cuz you're the only one so far has picnic. Right. Okay, Roz. Okay. Picnic. That's romantic. Roz says that romance is like a picnic, being setting up a picnic, going through the whole thing of getting a picnic together. Okay. All right. So y'all, we like I said, we're playing the game. We're gonna have some fun too, urban trivia. And if anybody wants to come on and actually be in our virtual studio, just shoot me. Also just say on here, say, hey, put me, coach, tag me and I'll send you a link, and you can actually come inside the studio with us on in our virtual studio. Thank you, cuz I'm outside. Let's argue. There you go. Late night rides while listening to slow jams. Okay. So is that romance, cuz Shantanique? Is that romance? What's that? Affection, intimacy? I need you to put your whatever you feel your definition is. I want you to put the hashtag behind it so I'll know. So if you're saying late night rides while listening to slow jams is affection, I want you to go hashtag affections. Or if it's romance, hashtag romance, or hashtag intimacy. So I'll know what your definition of each of these words means. All right, so here's the question. Charlie Wilson, aka Uncle Charlie, got his start with which legendary group? Maze, A, Maze, B, the Gap Band, C, Earth, Wind and Fire, or D, Ohio Players. I'm not going to even play with y'all with this one because all right, y'all know the answer to that one. All right. Right. Okay, Virginia. That's right. The Gap Band. You keep your black card. A special dinner date, shower together. That's romance. Okay. All right, Roz. The Gap Band. That's right. Yeah, there's the Gap Band. All right. So here's the next question. According to Wyclef Jean on the song 911, how tall was the alleged assailant? What's up, Mike? Finally, the fellas in the building represent. That's what's up, Mike. That's right, the Gap Band. Okay, according to Wyclef Jean on the song 911, how tall was the alleged assailant? 6'1", 5'1", 5'3", or 6'3"? What's up, cuz? Dante, I see you, cuz. That's right, the Gap Band. That was the last question. We on another question now. I also want you to chime in. What's your definition of affection, romance, or intimacy? What's the difference? Is there a difference? Okay, I'm going to read the question again, folks. According to Wyclef Jean, Wyclef, I'm going to say his last name. According to Wyclef on the song 911, how tall was the alleged assailant? 6'1", 5'1", 5'3", or 6'3"? Don't be on y'all phones Googling nothing. Googling nothing. How tall was he? I'm gonna have to set a timer because I know y'all over there cheating. All right. Okay, the assailant was 5'1". 5'1" is the answer. All right, so let me see. We got any more? You late, cuz. And the answer was no, it wasn't 5'3", it was 5'1". All right, so here's the next question. On the show Moesha, who was Moesha's mother? A, Ray J. B, I'm sorry, my bad. Reading is fundamental. On the show Moesha, who was Moesha's brother? A, Ray J. B, Miles. C, Hakeem. Or D, Quincy? All right, you got 1 minute. I'm going to give you 30 seconds because y'all should know these. This one's an easy one. Miles. That's right, cuz. That's right. It was Miles. Miles is the answer. Ray J. I'm mad at you, Chantel. No, Ray J is her actual brother. Yes, right. Miles is their brother. All right, so here's the next question. According to Charlie Murphy, what did Rick James' ring say when he punched him in the face? A, loyalty. B, love. C, money. Or D, unity? Yeah, Chantel, I'm taking your black card. Turn it in. Again, here's the question. According to Charlie Murphy, what did Rick James' ring say when he punched him in the face? A, loyalty. B, love. C, money. Or D, unity? That's right, cuz unity. That's what, cuz you know your trivia. You keep your black card. That's what's up. All right. So let's get back to the topic, and we'll play some more definitions from the game. D. Yep. D was unity, right, Virginia? Everybody whose answer D was correct. Correct. All right, so let's get back to the topic at hand. Again, if you want to be in our virtual studio, let me know. I'll send you a link, and you can come in. You don't have to stay the entire time. We can kind of just talk. You be on here with me, or if you are watching live on Facebook, what I want is hashtag I'm outside. Let's argue. Hashtag I'm outside. Let's argue. I want to see that in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, replay, I got you. That's all I want you to put on the if you're watching on YouTube. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, Black Marriage Chronicles, I would like you to pull out your phones and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everybody who's already done so. If you're new, if you're on here, if you haven't, please do so. There you go, cuz. I see you got the assignment. All right. So let's talk about let's stay on topic. Affection, romance, and intimacy. Is there a difference? I'm on a beast. What? Oh, you on a boat? Let's argue. That's what Mike is the owner of two. Is it two people in a boat, Mike? I'm outside. Let's argue. All right, Dante. Thanks, cuz. Mike, go ahead and plug yourself real quick. What is it? Two people in the boat? I'm mad at myself for not knowing this. I've been on your boat a few times, but Mike does tours up and down the Detroit River to also Shane Park. It's a good time. It's definitely a good vibe. So if that's something you're looking to do with your spouse to be romantic, I think being on a boat with your spouse is romantic. It's an act of romance. And it's also can be a form of intimacy, especially if it's just the two of you, right? Mike is the owner of Two People in a Boat, I believe. I think that's the name of it. Men, sorry, but is okay. Virginia says men, sorry, but this is for the men. Should know that sex is just part of affection, romance, and intimacy. Thank you, Virginia. You're absolutely right. What's up, D? What's up, B Woods? What's going on, bro? I appreciate you coming on, man, helping represent for the fellas. So Virginia says men, sorry, but this is for the men only. Men should know that sex is just a part of affection, romance, and intimacy. I have to agree. I had to learn that the hard way. When I was younger, it was just, hey, I got it now. That's all I can say is I got it now. What's up? Thank you, Chantel. That's right. I'm outside. Let's argue. All right, so ladies, fellas, Woods, tell me, what do you feel like all right, cuz you understand the assignment. I appreciate you. Bill, what's the difference between affection, romance, and intimacy? Is there a difference? Do you think there's a difference? So I want to know what your definition of affection is, romance, and intimacy. Are they all one? Taking walks is a form of intimacy. Okay. All right, cuz Dante says taking walks is a form of intimacy. Okay. Yeah, I believe I can believe taking walks can be not only a form of intimacy, but it can also be romantic, depending on the scenery and the setting and when you do it. I totally agree. Robin says intimacy is an emotional, inspired feeling between two. Did you look this up in the dictionary, girl? Intimacy is an emotional, inspired feeling between two individuals, friends, lovers, strangers, etc. Intimacy is into me. What? Intimacy is intimacy. Bye. Intimacy. But yeah, Robin gives a good definition, although it sounds very technical. Intimacy, Robin says, intimacy is an emotional, inspired feeling between two individuals, friends, lovers, strangers. Yeah, I agree. I believe that you can definitely be intimate and not actually have, because you have an intimate conversation. But yeah, okay, I agree with you. You can have an intimate conversation with somebody and not necessarily. So let me ask you this, Robin. Do you believe you can have an intimate conversation with someone and not be intimate, or have there not be an attraction? Or is that just, can that intimate connection be between platonic friends? So I want to know, Robin, can that intimacy be had between people who are just friends, platonic friends? All right. So while we're getting the answer, intimacy is not sexual. Okay. Intimacy is not sexual. Cool. Okay. Yeah. It's not sexual, but it can become sexual. It's the precursor to sex, right? Would you agree that intimacy is a precursor to sex? Or just depending on the individuals? No? Okay. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to get the perspective and educate especially the men who don't know, because I think sometimes we miss that boat altogether. So okay. Robin says intimacy is not sexual and it doesn't have to lead to sex. Okay. Cool. All right, so we're gonna ask a couple more questions from the game. Urban trivia. Here we go. We're gonna set the timer. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody's participation. Okay. Question number 1. Which NBA team did Mark Cooper play for on the sitcom Hanging with Mr. Cooper? Was it A, Seattle Supersonics, B, Phoenix Suns, C, Golden State Warriors, or D, LA Lakers? Again, I'm going to read the question again. Which NBA team did Mark Cooper play for on the sitcom Hanging with Mr. Cooper? Was it A, Seattle Supersonics, B, Phoenix Suns, C, Golden State Warriors, or D, LA Lakers? All right. How you going to answer twice? Miss Smith? But the answer is C. The answer is C, the Golden State Warriors. My cousin Stacy says a setting could be intimate. Agreed. I definitely agree with you, because a setting could be intimate. My cousin Dante says intimacy is a mutual energy that you both have in each other's present. Water. What? Hold on. Sorry, cuz I missed you. Water energy is intimacy. Okay. So Dante says intimacy is a mutual energy that both you have in each other's present. Water energy is intimacy. Okay. Wood D Ware says no, it's different levels for all of them. You can have romantic dinner. Affection is every day. Affection, just saying have a good day, baby. Being compatible is the intimacy. 32 years. That's right, Wood. Hey, I know you got to know. You 32 years in, B. I hear that. All right, Miss Smith, you mistyped. Okay, mistyped incorrectly. I hear you. I got you though. It's all good. All right, so we're going on to the next question. On the show Insecure, I feel like I read some of these before. On the show Insecure, what was the name of the nonprofit organization Issa worked for? On the show Insecure, what was the name of the nonprofit organization that Issa worked for? A, the Red Cross, B, Helping Hands, C, Helping the Hood, or D, We Got Y'all. So if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, Black Marriage Chronicles, please pull out your phones and go ahead and do that for me right now. If you are an existing subscriber, I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate the love. You're helping the channel grow. Right, cuz we got y'all. You're absolutely right. D is the answer. Okay, y'all keep y'all black cards. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, cuz you don't watch TV, okay, that's why you don't know. But you still you keep your black card then. D, Ross says D. That is the answer. The answer is D. I see y'all. We got big fans of Insecure. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, Black Marriage Chronicles, please go ahead and pull out your phone now and do so for me. I appreciate it. If you're already an existing subscriber, thank you. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe now. Like and subscribe to the channel. I just posted a video today of a couple who has been married 6 years, but their story is very interesting. I'm definitely can't wait to talk to the wife, because she has something called the Wife School. So we're going to have a real conversation with her about what that entails. But I don't want to give it all away, but you really want to go and take a look at this video. I just posted it. Never heard of it. Never heard of what? Cuz stop playing. Black Marriage Chronicles on YouTube. Go and like and subscribe to the channel right now for me. Pull out your phones. Go ahead and take care of that now. If you are just getting on, the topic that we are discussing today is affection, romance, and intimacy. Is there a difference? Let's argue. This is a new show that I'm just starting that we're going to talk about hot button topics. If you have a subject that you would like to discuss next week, please leave that in the comments below. Let me know, and we'll discuss it. I'll put it on my notes to discuss next week. Insecure. I wonder, is there a lag in the video? Are you saying because you want to discuss insecurities next week? Let me know. Okay, so the next question is whether you like them or not. Your mama or granny made you eat these two things on New Year's Day. A, mac and cheese. B, black eyed peas and greens. C, ribs and beans. Or D, chips and dip. Oh, you never heard of Insecure. Okay. Oh, there is a lag. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. Okay, cool. All right, so next question. Whether you like them or not, your mama or granny made you eat these two things on New Year's Day. A, mac and cheese. B, black eyed peas and greens. C, ribs. Or D, chips and dip. Yep, black eyed peas, baby. And peas. Y'all already know. I looked at a lot of y'all keep y'all black card. Y'all black. Hey, if you answered the question correct, give me a hashtag. I'm black. Black card kept. Hashtag black card kept. Hashtag black card kept. Okay, next question. In what year did the first Air Jordan shoe release? A, 1985. B, 1990. C, 1986. Or D, 1983. That's right, cuz black card kept. That's what I want to hear. If you got you keeping your black card, all right, cuz, yep, I'm black, or black card kept. Hashtag black card kept or hashtag I'm black. So here's the next question. In what year did the first Air Jordan shoe release? A, 1985. B, 1990. C, 1986. Or D, 1983. So again, as the subject today is affection, romance, and intimacy, is there a difference? Let's argue. I do want to apologize because I'm getting black card kept. I hear you, Robin. Not a sneaker fan, but hey, did you look that up on Google, Shanae? You talking about you're not a sneaker fan, but the correct answer is A. You're right. The correct answer is A. I do apologize. I'm getting some feedback that the okay. I'm just these are jokes. These are jokes in there. If you didn't look it up, I believe you. I lost my train of thought. Right, cuz no, it wasn't 1986. It was 1985. It was 1985. So the topic today is affection, romance, and intimacy. Is there a difference? If you're on Facebook and watching this live, hashtag I'm outside, let's argue is what I want to see. If you're on YouTube, I just want you to put hashtag replay I got you. Yeah, Facebook won't let you be great with this lag. I know. I'm sorry about that. About the lag. So, that's what I wanted to say. Thank you, cuz, for reminding me. I do apologize if I don't read your answer right away, because I am getting a little bit of lag. I guess there's a little bit of lag with Facebook, so I apologize about that. But I'm trying to read the comments in real time, so I do apologize about that. So yeah, let me know if there's a subject that you would like to discuss next week on Let's Argue, because we're gonna keep this going on a weekly basis. It looked like we got a lot of good feedback content. I like this. This is what I was looking for. Then we'll talk about it next week. We'll talk about hot button subjects, hashtag whatever you want to talk about next week, or whatever you think you want to talk about next week, or whatever you would like to discuss next week. So just put that hashtag and whatever it is subject you would like to talk about next week. We'll do that. So the subject this week is affection, romance, and intimacy. Is there a difference? And again, if you are watching live on Facebook, I want you to hashtag I'm outside, let's argue. If you're watching on YouTube, then all I want you to do is say, hey, replay, I got you. If you're watching on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, Black Marriage Chronicles, I need you to go ahead and do so now. I appreciate it. Go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. And for those who are coming back, thank you so very much. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. All right, so this is something I want to do every week. If you guys are okay with it, looks like we're getting a lot of nice feedback. I appreciate it. We'll do this next week. If it's a subject you want to talk about, just put a hashtag and whatever it is you want to talk about next week. All right, so let's do another 4 questions from the game. All right, so this is only going to last about an hour, y'all, maybe 45 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Let's see here. All right, so the next question is, on the show Fresh Prince, what's the name of the fast food restaurant Ashley Banks worked at? A, Skippity D Dog, B, Dippity Doo Dog, C, Doppity Doo Dog, or D, Hippity Dig Dog. I didn't watch. I really wasn't a real big fan of the Fresh Prince. So, again, on the show, The Fresh Prince, what was the name of the fast food restaurant Ashley Banks worked at? B. Right, Shanae. Right, it was Dippity Doo Dog. Dippity Doo Dog was the answer. I was not. Yep, Dippity Doo Dog was the name of the restaurant that Ashley worked at. Good answer. You keep your black card. I want you to say hashtag black card kept, Shanae. Hashtag black card kept. Woo, yep. All right. The next question. According to the show Atlanta, what was the, I've read these before. According to the show Atlanta, what was the rapper's Drake's nationality? A, Mexican, B, Canadian, C, American, or D, Panamanian? You say you didn't even know Ashley had a job. You silly. All right. So here was the other question. According to the show Atlanta, what was the rapper's Drake's nationality? A, Mexican, B, Canadian, C, American, or D, Panamanian? If you get the answer to this correct, I want you to hashtag black card kept. Yes, Drake is Canadian, but that wasn't the question. According to the show Atlanta, what was the rapper? But you don't watch TV, cuz, so get out of here. According to the show Atlanta, what was the rapper Drake's nationality? A, Mexican, B, Canadian, C, American, or D, Panamanian? I'm setting the timer. I know there's a lag, but I'm still setting the timer. Shanae says C. And black card revoked. Give me your black card. All right, y'all still got a few seconds left. And cuz no, it was not American. Not American. C, because he stayed here. Shanae say C because he stayed here. Yeah, but no. All right, so again, the question is, according to the show Atlanta, what was the rapper's Drake's nationality? A, Mexican, B, Canadian, C, American, D, Panamanian? Nope. Robin says she would like to hear what a man's view of romance is. Canadian. Actually, the answer is Mexican. On the show Atlanta, the rapper's Drake's nationality, according to the show Atlanta, his nationality was A, Mexican. So y'all, I need everybody to put hashtag black card revoke because y'all all lost y'all black card. Put it on there. Hashtag black card is revoked. Hand it in. So Robin says she would like to know what a man's definition of romance is. Well, let me see if I can give my definition of what I feel like romance is. To me, romance is definitely an act. I believe it could be the act of like someone put on here, putting a picnic together, putting a romantic candlelight picnic together. Cuz said he never watched Atlanta. Also, I believe romance can be. I remember one time I put together at the gym. I just put a bunch of candles all over, and I think I had a little picnic set up, and I brought my wife up there, and we had a picnic. That was romantic, and it was also intimate. So to me, that's the definition of a romance, when the act of actually doing something, which can also lead to an intimate setting. So that's my definition of romance and intimacy in killing two birds with one stone. Any other fellas would like to chime in? What do you feel is romance? We have a female on here that wants to know. She wants to get a man's perspective on romance. Fellas, help us out here. Give me some feedback. What is the definition of romance to you? Fellas, I need your feedback. What is the definition of romance to you? All right, so next question. What is the common mathematical? Oh, this is a good one. I know y'all should all get this one. What is the common mathematic practice when buying food stamps? A, dollar for dollar. B, 50 cents on a dollar. Or C, 75 cents on a dollar. Or D, I ain't never bought no food stamps. Y'all all lying if you say D. So you only got 3 choices. What is the common mathematic practice when buying food stamps? A, dollar for dollar. B, 50 cents on a dollar. Or C, 75 cents on a dollar. Or D, I ain't never bought no food stamps. Again, we have a lady on here. D, you ain't never bought, Robin, you ain't never bought no food stamps. Shame on you. Give me your black card. Hashtag black card revolt. Put it in there. B, 50 cents on a dollar is the correct answer. 50 cents on a dollar. Any more than that, they're trying to get out on you. So, fellas, we have a lady on here, a woman on here who wants to know. She would like to hear a man's view of romance. What is it? Fellas, help me out here. B, but they have, and Shanae says B, but they have went up. So now it's C. That was a good one, Shanae. That was a good one. That was a good one. The Virginia says the government is watching. Get off of here. We know they're watching, and guess what? They still gonna sell them food stamps. But the answer is definitely B. Okay. Here's the next question. Shanae, that was a good one. That one had me laughing. What pick in the NBA draft did Michael Jordan select? What pick in the NBA draft was Michael Jordan selected by the Chicago Bulls? Was it A, first, B, second, C, third, or D, fourth? Okay, so Dante says, his definition of romance is going on dates. It can be just decorating the house with roses, flowers, bubble bath, soft music, some good cooked food, candles. Okay. Missy says A. I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name, Miss Smith. A, no. Turning your black card. Hashtag black card revolt. C. Shanae got it right. C. Oh, Shanae got it right. It is C. He went third round. He got selected in the third round by the Chicago Bulls. And it turned out to be the greatest basketball player of all time. The GOAT, for real. Sharon. Hey, Sharon, how you doing? What's up? Long time no see, my friend. Whoop, yep. Shanae, you on a roll. You better not have that tablet next to you Googling nothing. I'm just joking. It's Mrs. Okay. Miss. Okay, Miss Smith. Got you. It's Miss Smith. Fellas, I still want to hear some more fellas chiming in on what your definition of romance is. Dante, I appreciate your feedback. Again, if you are watching live on Facebook right now, I need you to hashtag I'm outside, let's argue. Put that in the comments below. If you're watching on YouTube replay, I got you. So we're just playing some games right now. We're doing urban trivia, having a little bit of fun. Again, I still want to get feedback. Ladies, come on. Y'all waiting on these questions to this game. I want your help me give breakdowns of what the definition of affection, romance, and intimacy is. I want examples. Like, what is your definition? What does romance mean to you? What does intimacy mean to you? What does affection mean to you? I want your feedback. Okay, so here's the next question. On the show Proud Family, what did Penny's mom do for a living? I don't know who. I ain't never watched this show Proud Family. But anyway, A, surgeon, B, dentist, C, vegetarian, or D, meteorologist. Again, here's the question. On the show Proud Family, what did Penny's mom do for a living? My cousin said, Stacy Rickman Patrick said, kissing is intimate to me. Kissing is very intimate. Very intimate. Yes. But a kiss can be romantic too. I think how you kiss can be romantic. B. Everybody says B. I need y'all to turn in your black card. Everybody who answered to this question, turn in your black card. Put hashtag black card revolt. You got one wrong, Shanae. The answer is C. It is veterinarian. It was veterinarian. I never watched the Proud Family. I would have got this wrong too. So I'm turning in my black card this round because I didn't know who that was. And again, I do apologize for the lag. I've been informed that there is a lag coming from Facebook, so I do apologize about that. But I appreciate everybody who's participating. Only Penny and I know. Only Stacy says only Penny I know was on Good Times, and her mama was abusive. I'm gonna fight you, cuz. Virginia says affection is a day-to-day stuff. Hand holding, forehead kisses, okay, hugs, foot rubs, back rubs, butt slaps when walking by. Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that is a form of affection. I agree, definitely. I definitely agree with you there. Virginia, everything to Virginia. I'm just gonna repeat what she said. Affection is day-to-day stuff. Holding hands, forehead kisses, hugs, foot rubs, back rubs, butt slaps when walking past. Agreed. I definitely agree. Fellas, I need y'all to come in. I got all the ladies on here. I knew they was gonna show up in numbers, in which they always do. I want to get from the fellas your definitions of what you feel affection, romance, and intimacy, fellas. But if you're not gonna chime in, definitely make sure you're picking up on what the lady's saying. They're giving you their definition of what affection is, what romance is, what intimacy is. So definitely make sure you're, taking notes. All right. And again, so we're going to do this next week. Let's argue. If you have a topic that you want to see discussed on Let's Argue next week, I want you to put hashtag and whatever that subject is. If it's hashtag insecurities, whatever it is, we're going to talk about it. And if you want to be in our virtual studio, let me know that as well. I can always send you a link and you can come in for a minute and have some conversation with us. All right, so here's the next question. According to Meek Mill in the Negro National Anthem, Dreams and Nightmares, which car did we think was rented? A, Ferrari, B, Rolls Royce, C, Aston Martin, or D, Lamborghini? Again, it's my favorite car on here too. My dream car. According to Meek Mill in the Negro National Anthem, Dreams and Nightmares, which car did we think was rented? A, Ferrari, B, Rolls Royce, C, Aston Martin, or D, Lamborghini? All right, Cuz says that's why most of them stay in the doghouse because they don't know the difference. Let's argue. There you go. They don't know the difference. Let's argue. Chantel, you are right. It was no. I'm sorry, you were wrong. It wasn't a Lambo. They don't. Nope, y'all still. All of y'all wrong. All of y'all wrong. Everybody wrong. Hashtag Black Car Revolt. Doggy style is affection, romance, intimacy, all above. You got to get to the doggy style first. So I think you got to pass all those before you get to the doggy style. He said doggy style is affection, romance, and intimacy, all of the above. All right. So the car was Aston Martin. I wish I could go ahead and play the song. Yeah, so the car was C. Aston Martin. Okay, here's the next question. Come on, I know we got some fellas out there. The only person I see on here that's Mike, where you go? Get back in here. I need you to chime in. Give me your definition of affection, romance, and intimacy. All right, so here's the next question. David Joyner is the black actor behind which childhood show? A. Sonic the Hedgehog, B. Captain Planet, C. Barney, or D. Gargoyles? Yeah, here's the question again. David Joyner is the black actor behind which childhood show? A. Sonic the Hedgehog, B. Captain Planet, C. Barney, or D. Gargoyles? Miss Smith, yeah, you got the answer right. It is Barney. Black card kept. Hashtag black card kept. Put it in the chime for me. Nice job. Nice job. Black card kept. Okay, here's the next question. Oh, you watch Barney, cuz? Seriously? You don't watch nothing else, but you watch Barney. Okay, here's the next question. Who was the first athlete to grace the cover of Madden? A. Eddie George, B. Michael Vick, C. Emmitt Smith, or D. Ray Lewis? Who was the first athlete to grace the cover of Madden? A. Eddie George, B. Michael Vick, E. Emmitt Smith, or D. Ray Lewis? Would you say you got a kids? B. No, cuz that is the wrong answer. I need you to put in the comment hashtag Black Card Revolt because that is the wrong answer. That is the wrong answer. Fellas, where you at? I need y'all to chime in. Come on now. The ladies are showing up and showing out as usual. Affection, romance, and intimacy. Is there a difference? Fellas, I want to hear from you. What is the difference? The ladies are pretty much giving their opinion. What up, Troy? What's up, bro? About time. Here we go. We got some fellas in the building. Eddie George. Right. Eddie George was the first athlete to grace the cover of Madden. Yep, Black Card Revolt, cuz Black Card Revolt. You got it wrong. But fellas, Troy, so the subject today is affection, romance, and intimacy. Is there a difference? Let's argue. Give us your opinion. What is the difference? Because the ladies, we got the ladies on here. They showing up as usual, outpacing us and outnumbering us yet again. But getting a lesson here, fellas, in real time. What is affection? What is romance? What is intimacy? What is that to you? Is there a difference? I like what my cousin said. I want to repeat what she said. She said that's why most men stay in the doghouse because they don't know the difference. So I need to know, fellas, what is the difference between affection, romance, and intimacy? Is there a difference? Let's argue. If you are just tuning in to our live, please, if you're tuning in through Facebook, just leave me a hashtag. I'm outside. Let's argue. If you're watching on YouTube, then I want you to put replay. I got you. If you're new to the channel, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, Black Marriage Chronicles, please go ahead and do so. Pull out your phones and and excuse me, subscribe to the channel. Shanae says intimacy is having a strong connection with someone. Okay. Can you give us an example of what that's? I mean, like, I get it, but break that down a little bit for some of us fellas who might be a little dense and don't get it. Like, what does that connection look like, or what does it feel like? Give us an example if you wouldn't mind, Shanae Monique. So, if you are new, if you are just tuning in, I want you to hashtag I'm outside. Let's argue. This is for anybody that is watching us on Facebook Live right now. Hashtag I'm outside. Let's argue. If you are looking at us from YouTube, then I would like you to just put I got you replay. Okay, you say, hold on, you at work. I appreciate everybody who definitely is getting on here while they're at work. Like Shanae says, you're at work and you got other things going on. I knew this was gonna be a little difficult, especially with us kind of doing it in the middle of the day. But I appreciate everybody who got on, who I sent the invite to, who got on. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. But our show, today is called Let's Argue. So we'll talk about different topics. I would like to do this next week as well. If you have any show topics that you would like to see discussed next week, then put in the comments hashtag and whatever that subject is, whatever it is, hashtag and whatever that subject is, and we'll talk about it next week. So we're getting kind of close to the end, everybody. We're only going to keep this an hour. I got things to do. It is Friday. I know y'all got things to do, but I just want to tell you, I really appreciate everybody coming on here, leaving their comments, being a part of the discussion. Appreciate it. So we got one of the fellas that just chimed in. All are related, but all Troy says all are related, but all can be different. All can be the same action. It is not definitive and uniform. Communication between couples defines them. Okay, Troy, there you go, getting all technical on us. I appreciate it. Yeah, that so I think I can agree with you on that, but I need you to be a little bit more if you could, because like I said, there's some ladies on here who want to know, and I think they feel like as men we missed the mark on some of these things. So if you could, in your own words, what does affection mean independently of one another? What is affection for you? What is romance for you? What is intimacy to you? That's what we're looking for, because women want to know. Like, they're coming on here and they're giving specific examples. They understand the excitement. They're giving us examples of what it means to them. So we want to know, as fellas, I want to know what it means to you, because eventually that's going to be something that's going to be given to the lady. So you don't want to miss the mark. So you could give us a little bit more of a definitive definition. But I like your explanation. Again, Troy said all are related, but all can be different. All can be the same action. It is not definitive and uniform. Communication between couples defines them. And I do agree with you. I know where you're going with that, Troy, so I definitely agree with you there. Yep, folks. So we are getting close to the end of this thing. I only try to keep it an hour, so I want to get everybody in. So before we go, we're going to read a couple more questions from the game Urban Trivia. I'll do 4 more. All right, so here's the next question. Oh, this is a good one. On the show Living Single, the girls performed at the Apollo Theater under what stage name? A. Flo and the Flavorettes. B. The Muses. C. Khadijah and the Flavorettes. Or D. The Flavorettes. All right, I'm going to read the question again, because we got another comment coming in from Chantel, so I want to read her comment. On the show Living Single, the girls performed at the Apollo Theater under what stage name? A. Flo and the Flavorettes. B. The Muses. C. Khadijah and the Flavorettes. Or D. The Flavorettes. So Chantel says intimacy is proximity between 2 or more people. It could be an intimate dinner, intimate night of fun with your person, intimate night out with friends, etc. Affection is an intentional act delivered from one person to another. Hug, kiss, rub on the butt, back, etc. Romance is the effort made to ignite the passion between 2 people. All right, Chantel. Candles like dinner, bubble bath, spontaneous date, couples. Fellas, did you hear that? I love Chantel's explanation of this. This is a wife, though, so she gets it. Intimacy is proximity between 2 or more people. It could be an intimate dinner, intimate night of fun with your person, intimate night out with friends, etc. Affection is an intentional. That's what I love what she said. Affection is an intentional act delivered from one person to another. A hug, kiss, rub on the butt, back, or etc. Romance is the effort made to ignite the passion between 2 people. Candles, candlelight dinner, bubble bath, spontaneous date, couple massage. I love it. Good job. I love that explanation, Chantel. Beautiful. And Shanae says intimacy, trust, affection, communication, and spending quality time. So intimacy. Okay. All right. I like that too, Shanae. That's a intimacy, trust. All right. So So again, I'm going to read the answer, but Mrs., that is not the correct answer. I need you to put in the comments below hashtag Black Card Revolt. Black Card Revolt. So the question again, on the show Living Single, the girls performed at the Apollo Theater under what stage name? A, Flo and the Flavorettes. B, the Muses. C, Khadijah and the Flavorettes. Or D, the Flavorettes. All right. Thank you for playing along and understanding the assignment, Mrs. Smith. I appreciate it. Yes. But you've been doing good, though. You've been getting a lot of them right, so I appreciate it. You didn't get this one right quite yet. All right, so I'm going to give the answer. The answer is, because we kind of go going over our time. It is A, Flo and the Flavorettes. You got it wrong, Jay. Now you come in. We needed the fellas here earlier. All right, so look. I'm going to end it right there, but I do appreciate everybody who has gotten on. If you can hear the sound of my voice right now and you're watching Facebook Live, go ahead and put hashtag I'm outside, let's argue right now in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, just replay, I got you. So this is something that we're going, yep, Black Card is revoked, Jerry. So this is a new, excuse me, concept I came up with. It's called Let's Argue, and we're not gonna legitimately argue. We're just gonna talk about different subjects. We can agree or disagree. If you ever want to come on the show and join me in the virtual studio, let me know, and I'll bring you on. If we ever have more than one guest on, all I ask that you do is be respectful to everybody on the show. We don't all have to have the same opinion. We don't all have to agree. Virginia said, this is good. You need to do this late night. Okay, maybe we can do this late night. And maybe we can I can try to pop this off on a late night, especially when it gets colder outside and we don't have anything to do. Yeah, Chantel, I appreciate you. Thanks for supporting the relationship because it ain't easy, but it's worth it. Yes, it is. You're right, Virginia. Maybe I'll do a late night because maybe you'll get a little bit more participation, especially as it gets cold outside. I know right now it's summertime, it's Friday, and everybody trying to get outside to find out what they're gonna turn up, how they gonna turn up. But I do want to say, excuse me, sorry, let me get some water. All this talking I've been doing. But so what we're gonna the name of the show is called Let's Argue, and weekly we're gonna have subjects that we'll talk about. And Virginia, I'm definitely gonna consider changing this to a maybe another day, a later time. And I think this will be good to have at night when people sitting at home doing nothing. It's just my work schedule is kind of crazy, so it really would be good to do like on a Sunday, I think. But we'll figure it out. So anyway, we'll talk about different subjects. If you have a subject that you would like to see discussed, give me a hashtag and whatever that subject is, and then I'll try to get it on the show next week. Virginia says, because I'm at work and trying to be professional and whatnot. Okay, that might be a good subject for the show. How do you pull that in at work? You know what I'm saying? How do you maintain when your coworker then pissed you off? How do you pull it in? What do you do in order to pull it in so that you don't go lose your black girl magic or black man's magic, whatever it is at work? Tell me what do you do in order to pull it in? So Troy says the mark has to be met mutually, though. Okay. So we will be discussing other topics next week. I do appreciate everybody who came on the show, who commented, who left their comments. I hope you all have some fun. We'll do this next week. We'll play some games. We'll pick a subject. Maybe we'll do culture tags next week, and we'll have the guys versus the ladies or whatever. But we'll have some fun. We'll continue to do this. Again, all of the games that we play are inspired by Black artists, so I definitely try to support our own as much as I can. But if you have a subject that you would like to see discussed next week, please leave it in the comments below. Hashtag and whatever that subject is. If you are watching now Facebook Live, hashtag I'm outside, let's argue. If you're watching on YouTube, all I need you to do is say replay. I got you. Appreciate it, especially for everybody who came on. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, Black Marriage Chronicles, please do so. If you already are a subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate you to returning, and thank you for supporting the channel and helping it to grow. Don't forget to share with your family and friends. And I want to say that is it, guys. Let's go. I'm gonna get out here, and I got a client I gotta virtually train at 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna try to catch me a little shut eye before I do that. And then guess what? I'm gonna be outside. So I'm gonna get outside. But with that, I'll leave you all in peace. I appreciate everybody for coming on. I'll see you next time.